Hello friends, I am Nilima Gite, lecturer in Kekewa Polytechnic Maths. Today we are going to discuss two AWT components, that is checkbox and choice. So at the end of this session, the student will be able to develop graphical user interface program using AWT components. Now what is AWT? As I have already told you earlier, AWT stands for Abstract Window Toolkit. It is a Java API which contains various classes and methods that allow us to create and manage windows as well as to interact with the user. Now all these AWT classes are contained in java.awt package. Now let us start with checkbox class. This checkbox class is used to create a checkboxes. Now there are two types of component related to the checkbox. One is a checkbox, second is a radio button. So in AWT there is no separate class to create a radio button. Using checkbox class itself, the radio buttons are created. For that purpose, checkbox group class is used. So that will be discussed in the next slides. So first, how to create a checkbox. So in Java, for checkbox, the class is checkbox class. There are 5 constructors of checkbox class. So let's see one by one. So the first constructor is default constructor, that is checkbox bracket, which creates a empty checkbox without having any caption or label. The second constructor form is having one parameter, which is string str. This str, it specifies the name of checkbox, that is a caption or a label of checkbox. The third constructor consists of two parameters. First is str, second is boolean on. This boolean on parameter used to specify the state of checkbox, whether initially it is checked, ticked or unchecked. If the value of on parameter is true, then initially the checkbox is checked or ticked. Otherwise, the checkbox is unchecked or unticked. Then next two constructor forms consist of 3 parameters. The first two are similar to the previous constructor. The third parameter is checkbox group. This checkbox group parameter is used to create a group of checkboxes. So this is a predefined class defined in java.awt package. Now the use of this checkbox group class is to create a mutually exclusive group of checkboxes so that we can select only one checkbox at a time. But in case of the checkbox, the value of this checkbox group is null, because for checkboxes the multiple selection is possible. So whereas when the radio buttons are created, that time we are using this checkbox group value, that is CB group. If you see the last constructor form, the same parameters are defined, only the parameters are interchanged. The methods of checkbox. If you see these 4 methods, so the methods are get and set, that is to get the state, to get the label and to set the state for checkbox as well as to set the label for checkbox. So get state method, it returns the true value, that is the state of checkbox. Set state method is used to set the state for checkbox. Similarly, set label used to set the label for checkbox, and get label returns the label of checkbox. Now this is a sample code of creating a checkboxes. So whenever we write a applet code, the steps are very defined. First we have to import the package, Then the next is you have to add the applet tag, and then the applet class is defined. Inside that applet class, we have to use a init method. In that method, the code is given. So whatever component we want to add on applet, the code will be given inside the init method. So here two packages are imported, that is import java.awt, import java.applet. Now here applet tag is used, which consists of code, width and height attribute. Then the class applet is defined, that is a checkbox demo. So public class name extends applet. Then here the four variables of checkbox class are defined: win98, winnt, Solaris and mac. Now in init method, the object of these checkboxes are created. Win98 is equal to new checkbox, win98 null true. If you see this null value, so this is the value of checkbox group. Here we are creating a checkbox. So the value of this checkbox group parameter is a null. True means initially this win98 checkbox will be checked, that is tick. Second, winnt is equal to new checkbox, Windows NT 2000. Similarly, Solaris and Mac checkboxes are created. After creating these checkboxes object, the next step is we have to add these components on a container, that is applet, and for that purpose we use add method. So add win98, add winnt, add Solaris, add mac. So these four methods will add these four checkboxes on a container, that is applet. If we execute this program, then we will see the output like this. Here four checkboxes are displayed, that is Windows 98/XP, Windows NT/2000, Solaris and macOS. Out of these four checkboxes, the first checkbox is checked because we are using the value of the on as a true for this checks. Now the use of checkbox group class is to create a group of checkboxes. And why we create a checkbox group? So that we can select only one checkbox at a time, and that is the case of radio button. When we create a radio button, we can select only one button at a time. Okay, so for creating a radio button, we are using this checkbox group class. So in the code, we have to make this little bit changes, that is we have to create a group of these checkboxes using checkbox group class, and then the checkboxes are created using fourth and fifth constructor form of checkbox. Again here the first packages are imported, applet tag is added, then applet class is defined. Here four checkboxes variables are declared, and the group variable is created, which is the CBG, checkbox group. Now in init method, the object of this checkbox group is created, which is the CBG is equal to new checkbox group. Then the four checkboxes are created using either fourth or fifth constructor form. So here win98 new checkbox, Windows 98 CBG true. So CBG here, that is the checkbox group object. So for these four checkboxes we are creating one group, which is a CBG. So all these four checkboxes are part of this checkbox group. Similarly, winnt is equal to new checkbox, Solaris is equal to new checkbox, mac is equal to new checkbox. Here only first checkbox state is true. So initially this win98 checkbox will be checked, remaining checkboxes will be unchecked. Then add method used to add all the checkboxes on a. Then here paint method is used. This paint will be displayed the selected checkbox label by using cbg.getSelectedCheckbox.getLabel. After execution of this program, the output is like this. Your four radio buttons are displayed: Windows 98, Windows NT, Solaris and macOS. Out of these four, the first checkbox or radio button is selected. Then the method returns the label of the selected checkbox, which is a Windows 98/XP. So that will be displayed on this position. Now moving towards the next component, that is the choice control. So Many times we use a combo box component or a control. So combo box means that is the choice. So in Java, if you want to create a combo box, at that time the choice class will be used. So combo box means here the number of items are added in a combo box, but at a time we can see only one item, which is a selected item in the area, that is the text area or text field area. Now this choice control defines various methods, like for adding the items in a choice we use a void add string name. So the item which we want to add in a choice will be specified by using this name parameter. Then the string get selected item, it returns the label or the name of the selected item. In get selected index returns the index of selected item. If you want to get the total number of items in a choice, then we will use get item count method. Next two methods are related to select the particular item, either by using a index value or by using a item name. And if you want to get a particular item which is at a index position, then we use a get item method. So all these are the methods defined in a choice class. Now let's see the example of choice. So here I am creating a two choice, one is the OS and second is the browser. After creating these two choice lists, we will add the items in the OS and the browser list. In init method, the OS choice is created as OS is equal to new choice, and browser choice or list is created using browser is equal to new choice. Then we are using a add method to add the items in a OS as well as the browser choice. So os.add and the name of item is given, which is a Windows 98/XP. Similarly os.add Windows NT/. So likewise we can add the items in a OS as well as browser list. Then here the method is used as a select method. So the purpose of this select method is this will select the item which is a Netscape 4.x when the applet is loaded. After adding all the elements, all the items in a list, finally we have to add the choice or list on a container, and for that we use a add method. So add OS and add browser will add both the list on a container, that is applet. So after execution the output will be like this. Here two choice lists are displayed, one is a OS and second is a browser. So whenever we click on this triangle, it will display all the items in a choice, so that we can select any one item and that item will be appeared in a area, inside this area, which is a text field area. Similarly second list is a browser list. So initially we are selecting the item from the browser list as a Netscape 4.x using select method. That's why here initially this item will be displayed. So this is for checkbox, radio button and choice component of AWT class. So in next lecture we will see the different or the remaining AWT components or controls. Thank you.